Hi, I'm Lauren from LSP Actions, and in this Watch Me Edit video, we're going to convert this image into one of those beautiful black baby and parents hand black and white shot. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the LSP Signature Newborn Actions to edit this one. So first we're going to get started. I'm going to duplicate the layer. You can either do this yourself or you can click the duplicate fixing layer that comes in the actions. I just really like working on a duplicate layer. Next off, I'm going to remove anything that doesn't need to be in this image using the select and fix action. Grab the patch tool, and I'm just going to draw around anything really obvious that doesn't need to be here using select and fix. I'm also going to fill in that little background area there, saying select and fix. So you literally just draw around and click. Okay, so now we've evened out the background a little bit more. I'm not too worried about parents' areas here because we're just going to be honing in on the hands. So let's zoom in a little bit more and get this image how we want it. I'm just going to bring baby up. I always like to have baby's eyes higher than the bottom end. So let's just have baby there. And at this point, I'm going to take a snapshot of the image and flatten down. Okay, so when converting to black and white, you still need to do the skin edit, and I recommend doing this first before you convert to black and white. The skin edit doesn't have to be quite as in-depth with the colouring as it does, but it does need to, it's much easier to remove any little acne, any little scratches on baby, any flaky areas before you convert to black and white. It just makes for a smoother, less mottled black and white conversion. So using Newborn Perfect Skin Base that's in the Skin Perfection workflow, I'm just going to go over, this is just going to help remove any little spots, flakes and areas. If baby's skin is particularly mottly, you can use the extra actions too. But I'm just using this right now to just take any flakes and mottles off the skin. Also works for parents' skin as well. Just for a little cleanup. The thing about these images is especially for this kind of black and white, you don't want to remove every single flake and every single kind of defining feature because it makes the black and white more beautiful. But when it comes to spots or neonatal pustulosis, you do kind of want to remove that because that won't even be there by the time the parents come back to view the images. So blotchy mottled skin, I'm just going to add a little bit of that over as well, because if skin is kind of mottly, blotchy, it does get picked up in the black and white conversion. So I'm just running that over a little bit, but I'm not too fussed about colouring at this stage because we're going to be black and white, so I'm not really removing those reds too much or anything like that. I'm going to use the detail pop a little bit on this though. With black and white, you don't just want it grey, you don't want a grayscale image, you want the blacks and you want the whites in there. You want to remove any illusion of colour from a black and white image. So I'm just sharpening that one up. Okay, so now we have the newborn skin base on. So there we have before and after. You can see we've just, zoom in. You can see we've just smoothed out any of those mottles, spots, scratches and flakes using the newborn actions. So next up, I'm going to come down to the black and white section. The idea is we want a fully black background. So you can either create a new image for black and white, or you can work straight as you are on the black and white areas straight on your image. I think I'm going to go straight in for the rich mood black and white. This is going to be a very deep, a very dark black and white. You can see there the action has already done a lot of the work for us, but we're going to need to really darken out this background. You can open up the black and white rich mood layer, and you have some additional layers in there that you can turn on or off depending. Now the next thing we want to do is blacken this background, and I'm going to do that manually for now, although I may create an action set for this type of image. If anybody wants that in the comments, let me know. So I'm going to come down to adjustments, get a levels layer. I'm going to select the black dropper. Let's just free levels up a little bit here. And I'm going to use this to select the background areas here. So we really just want to be darkening up that background. You can also bring the black darkness in a little bit more just to get everything dark. Now for that, I'm going to Control or Command I to invert the layer. I'm going to grab a brush set to white, and I'm just going to be painting this over the background just to fully blacken it out. Now I don't want to go completely over our subject, but if a little bit bleeds over, if you're using a soft brush, that isn't the end of the world. You just really want to darken this whole background down. And next up, I'm going to add a pure black layer. So I'm going to go down to adjustments and add a black solid colour. Control or Command I to invert this. And I'm going to use this to, Photoshop does not like my keyboard shortcuts today. So I'm just going to use this to really just fade and darken out the parent's arms here. And any other areas I wish to darken, because we want the focus to be completely on baby and baby's little face. So I'm going to add a curves layer now, and I'm just going to manually drop the centre line down. See those darks coming in, really darkening up the image. A black brush, and I'm going to take this off the face. Let's take that flow down a little bit. These areas here, perhaps that little tootsie. So it's all about deciding, what this image needs specifically and what you can do to achieve that. So for me, I'm just darkening areas down. And when you're done, you can go ahead and save that image as a separate image. I think I'm just going to brighten the baby's eyes up a little bit there because they're a little bit dark. So I'm just going to come up here, which sometimes you can lose those details when you create any kind of black and white. So in the detail brush, I'm going to come up with the bright open eyes. And let's just zoom in. And grabbing a nice small brush, I don't really want to lighten the whole eye, just the iris really in the area around the pupil here. And as with everything in LSP, you can change the opacity down, just to see. Sometimes I like to go in a little bit stronger just so I can see the effect before I bring this up or down a little bit. So there, we're done. So let's take a snapshot here and go back to the beginning. So we have our first snapshot and that black and white parent's hand. So this is where we started. And this is where we finished. Using the LSP Signature Newborn Photoshop Actions and a little bit of hand editing to darken that background. If you've already used a black, you don't need to do that, but I used a dark blue. So I hope that that editing tutorial helps. That's more of a watch over my shoulder editing. To watch the full editing videos where I explain everything in real step-by-step detail and what's included in these actions, you can go to the LSP Actions website and click on video tutorials. I'm Lauren, thanks for watching.